We got a problem. Check this out. What the? Hey. Happy New Year, everybody. 2020. Bring it on. I woke up. I'm feeling good. I got a sore throat, a little sick. Slept most of the day, but I got some energy now. We're gonna go down here and try to pull a dent to start this video off. And I need extension cord to reach this truck over here. But I wanted to show you guys, I got new security guards. 2 sheriff's deputies. They're both female and they look very cute. So hooray to that. But let's work on this right here and we'll see if I can pull this dent, and then I'll talk to you guys about why I'm gonna pull this dent. Alrighty, so here is the dent I'm gonna try and pull today. I had a big suction cup magnet thing, but I don't know where it went. So I'm gonna try this kit that somebody gave Taylor, and it requires that guy and some of these, and it says hot glue gun. And yeah, well, we're gonna try her out. But for those of you guys wondering why I got 2 sheriff's deputies parked in my driveway, well, I asked them if they're ever bored and wanted to stop somewhere and take a break or talk or whatever, go ahead and park in my driveway, because I got enough weirdos parking there all the time. I don't mind them parking there because they scare a lot of people off. Dang, they're scaring me off. I'm nervous talking right here. Just kidding. Let's get this dent out. Looks like a decent spot right there. My tube wasn't long enough. I need to get another stick to put in there. All right, well, we let that dry. It says let sit for 5 minutes. I barely read the directions. Explain why we're gonna try and fix this bed. This side is the only side that's dented, and it's just dented right there. This side is completely cherry over here. So here's my plans. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you guys. Did not have, what the hell is that? Something big in the bushes. I don't even know what it is. An owl? You guys can't even see it. Looks like a little baby hawk. Anyway, straight up honest with you guys, did not have the best of luck with hunting for a flatbed. I don't want this truck to be absolutely, a money pit. So everything that I have to fix this truck, I already have all the parts to fix it, including a new bed, new fenders. Just gonna go through and reseal the front end of the truck, killer dowel pin. And I already had a fender off of the gray truck out there, so we'll replace the fender. The doors are fine, bed's fine, and I don't really trust the NV4500s in it, so I got another one I'm gonna slap up in there, fix a new transfer case, and I actually already have an exhaust that will fit this truck. It's the one that was scrapped together for the 98, and it's sitting right over there. I just gotta cat delete it and we're fine. So it'll keep this thing running a budget. And I'm gonna take the wire wheel to this right now tonight, try to clean this up, and then we're just gonna hit it with some paint, some underliner, just to preserve it a little bit longer. Delete this on the back, and this is a complete budget build, okay? I don't wanna spend a ton of money on it. And somebody was asking about lifting it in 35s. I have a set of 35s on 3rd gen chrome Laramies, and I don't know if they're gonna fit, but if they don't, I got a set of leveling kit. Look at this guy. What the hell? What is going on right now? There's just so much random. Why is this guy 40 feet off the ground? Anyway, then I'm gonna steal the airbags off of this truck when I take this off, so I can have my truck looking level. Because when I put leveling kit on a 2nd gen, they just look like crap because it looks like they're doing a wheelie. So I'm gonna jack these so I can level the truck out, because I'm not even gonna use these on this truck, obviously. So let's try and test this thing out now. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I figured I'd try it before I took a hammer to the back end of it. That piece of junk, it popped the thing right out. I'm gonna try it a little bit lower. Oh no! Security details leaving. Crap. All right, let's see if my secondary placement worked. I will straight up. Oh, geez, it might not even have enough throw. Somebody gave this to Taylor, so it's not like it's the end of the world if, you know, it doesn't work, because not a big much expense was put into it. I don't know how much this thing can actually handle. Might just need to go underneath this thing and just pop it. Something's gonna break. Gonna break that tip, or it's gonna break this. What did it do? Strip out already? Feels like it's stripped out. No, it's still pulling. I think there's a black widow underneath there. I'm gonna stick my arm up there. It's a champ to make it this far. I didn't know hot glue was that strong. Might be working. Can we just squish those pads in? Oh shit! Oh, I almost took my head off. Hey, straighten it out a little bit. I literally just walked by it. It almost got me, Bode. Let's straighten it out a little bit. All right. Sick. I can't. We almost died, Bode. Look at that big hoss. All right, well, it's still kind of light outside. I'm gonna leave the door open and sand for a minute, or wire wheel it. Got a fan going, so it'll blow this junk out because it gets real thick. Get rid of this surface rust on the frame. It's not that we don't have salt here. We don't salt the roads during the winter time. I mean, it's not even freezing temperatures at night right now. But all this surface rust, this thing, you know, was caked with mud. It just caked with mud. It wasn't really so much oil in it, trying to preserve the frame, kind of like grandma's was. This thing was just covered in mud. So I pressure washed it for about 2-3 days, and now we can see the frame. So I'm trying to get that stuff off there, maybe preserve the life of the frame a little while longer. I don't really see it going anywhere pretty much in my lifetime the way it sits, but I want to make it look kind of nice. Try some stuff. But I got this big wheel. Let's get it. Well, that extra fuel tank in the back is proven to be such a pain in the asphalt. The guy said it was full, didn't feel that full until we cut it off. Then I was like, yeah, it could be pretty full, but it is all the way up to the top. So when I pulled off that boot right there, because I'm gonna delete that tank. I don't need it. I'd rather have a spare there, and it's getting in the way of me buffing off that that frame over there. Look at this goofy thing they added. Yeah. But I got my stock one there, luckily, so I could just plug it back in. But I'm going to try, and because I don't want to spill this diesel later on. You know, I bumped that thing, spill all this garbage. I'd imagine it's still good diesel, because the guy was running the truck up until this broke. So there's a gallon. There's $4. Getting our money back. Oh, watching that makes me need to go to the bathroom. For those of you guys that buy a stock 12 valve, here in California, 97 and older, they're smog exempt. And that means they're pretty much untouchable. Fingers crossed they don't change that, but that's why I bought so many. But they do have a catalytic converter on them. 3-inch pipe. This one honestly sounded like gummed up. You can see just, I mean, there's a temperature difference back there where it, you know, probably the filter is. But you just take your Sawzall and just cut that thing off. Don't even try to get those apart after they've been sitting for so long. The rust factor's high. They put those crappy clamps on there. No good. Just cut it off, be done with it. It'll save you about a day or two. Not that bad, but it really sucks. All right, let's try this one more time. Again, I'll put a link in the description for something close to this if you guys are wanting to get one of these for yourself. Just a simple hot glue gun. Glue that piece on there and then just reef this down. It seems to be doing the trick. This is kind of a widespread dent down here. I'm actually going to have to go underneath and take a hammer to it and straighten that out, because there's no way this little rig is going to fix that. But I figured I would give this thing a shot. Oh, I was going to say I could hear it popping. Then when you get her off, that's all it takes to pop that thing off. You guys can really, you can still see the dent there. I think the humidity is getting a little too high in the air right now, so I'm not, yeah, I can feel the condensation on it. Look at it. So I'll come back tomorrow and do this. I'll get right there on that crease, but it made an improvement. You can really tell now with low lighting. Let's go back into the shop, and I want to tear apart that truck some more tonight while I got some energy. I'm gonna close it up, get some heat on me, because I feel my throat starting to hurt. I hate getting sick. Looks like I got about 2 gallons of free diesel. I'm gonna run it through a strainer or something before I run it a truck or a tractor. It looks completely fine. I'm not worried about it being harmful. If anything, I'll just put it in a little bit at a time. Not a full tank, but like I said, the guy was running this truck, so it should be completely fine. They did happen to switch these out, so the factory one doesn't just go right back in there, so I'm gonna have to steal that part off the other truck, but I'm gonna do a little bit more buffing and then close that door up, because I like the look how it's shaping up. Look at it. It's starting to come back. Then I'll hit it with a little spray and call her a day, because we got bigger fish to fry with this. I burned through a battery on the Makita grinder. I got one of these too. I'm gonna try it out. Wow. It's 120 grit, by the way. That's what came with the sander. Might have already clogged it up with so much crap. Got a leaky tip. All right, that's actually coming out pretty cool. I liking that. It's gone down to bare metal, but there was some, I don't know what the hell was put on here, but there's some really dark stuff. I mean, the rhino liner that was on here may have faded and turned brown, but you can see it right here. That's like stock primer, I guess. But that 120 is just eating her up good. It's okay. If I go dark color, I got a buddy that paints stuff. I don't know if I'll have him do it or not, but I kind of want to, you know, have some experience with painting stuff, so I might end up doing it myself. I have painted a few vehicles, you know, project parts like this, but I'm just going to rip this fender off. That's the one I was talking about replacing right there, obviously. I mean, look at that. Blinker fluid's leaking. Crap.
Yeah, just as I thought, the headlight wasn't even in there. I was driving this thing around in the dark the other day, and I could see light coming, like my engine had, what do you call it? Underglow. Oh, look at that. Progress has been made. Ooh, buddy. Jesus. What the? Catalog this. Probably, you know what? Right here. We ain't even gonna play around with this. What am I doing? Throwing trash up on my bench. Where'd the other one go? Oh yeah. Blinker fluid full down here. This thing's obviously broken. We do not need broken parts clogging up the bench. So throw it all in the trash. All right, let's go ahead and try this real quick. End this video. I've never tried 35s on a stock riding 12 valve or second gen. I had three, it was a 295s, and they rubbed pretty bad on a stock height. But I've had these tires and wheels for 3 years. That's good, I left the door open. Turn on light. These are 35s. I've got only maybe 10,000 miles on them. I didn't like the look of them on my 04. And so I've been trying to find a home for these for the longest time. I bought them with the bumpers that are on my 04. I think I ended up paying like, I mean, they're like $1,600 worth of tires, brand new. But I paid like 900 or something. I don't know. It was pretty cheap. They were really fresh when I got them, but I haven't found a home for them since then. So if I have to do a little spacer action and some airbag cheap man lift kit on the back of this thing, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get the impact. We're going to pop those off there and see if these things will fit. And it's just mainly the clearance back here, you know. Discovered something just now. We got a problem. Check this out. Kind of to be expected, judging by the whole truck. What the? How can somebody drive a truck when it does this? Oh man. Damn. The last one. I did not wash that. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. I have not really driven this truck other than down the dirt road, but that is so shot. So you guys want to comment below, send me a link, probably just do a whole complete front end rebuild if you guys have done this before on one of these trucks. If you guys got a kit that you like, go ahead and link it in the description for me, or I mean in the comment section. Then this was broken off, but that's easy enough to fix. Yeah, I'm gonna just replace all this stuff. I don't want to go down the road and get death wobble or something, but while we're here, let's see if that 35 will fit on here. Son of a bitch, it blew up. Really? My lug nuts went everywhere. And all I wanted to do, all right. Size comparisons, the stock 16-inch wheels, which those tires are junked anyway. I don't like 16s, but then you step up to this big boy. Look how much more meat that thing has. Woo! All right, let's try getting this on there. I'll be straight up honest with you, I have no idea where the rest of the lug nuts went. They just scattered, but I got 2 of them. It's sitting down there, but look at that. Man. All right, got ourselves some tires and wheels for the truck, guys. I think these will work. I may end up just throwing that leveling kit and the bags on there anyway, just to try it out. I've never been one to want to lift stuff, but it looks kind of goofy like this, so we'll throw a little spacer action in there. I don't think it'll help me any bit on the clearing unless I put a spacer behind the tire. Good stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Turn my heater off, go inside, but I'm happy I got some progress done on it. Got quite a bit more to go. You guys see what I'm up against. So new front end, comment it below, and if you guys are want to send me stuff, I get comments every once in a while, somebody wanting to send stuff. I put my PO box in the description to pretty much every video. I'm not asking for anything, but if you guys want to help out, I always appreciate it. Let's kill this heater over here. My lungs are about cooked. Go inside and have some dinner. Waiting on the alternator for Dad's truck, and then it's I just got to button up a couple things underneath the hood, and it'd be ready to rock and roll. As far as underneath the hood, I just got to do the modifications to the bed. Got 2 new batteries for his truck. I didn't steal them. He wanted to get new ones while we were there, so I took the ones that were in this truck that worked really well and put them in my 98, which actually, when I went to start it the other day after working on it in here, it did not want to start. Batteries were crapped. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Night, trucks. Let's go grab 98 and head back to the house. I'm very happy I bought this truck here. I will say that much. I believe I've driven it 1,000 miles now since I swapped it to the G56. Doesn't start near as fast as those other 2 trucks. Got to bump the throttle. But somebody was asking for brush guard content, cattle plow, front bumper. I ordered a new bumper for this. It will be here probably in 3 to 4 weeks. So until then, hopefully I don't hit a deer or a jackrabbit. I don't know if you guys can see that way out there, but that's in the plans. I'm gonna enter here, guys, go in the house and get some hot food. Hopefully I'll be rested up for work tomorrow. Oh, hopefully none of you guys got sick during the holiday season, because it pretty much puts a damper on everything. Even relaxing's not that much fun when you're sick. But later on, guys, have a good old day. Oh wait, I can't block that truck in. I need to take that one for work tomorrow. Back her up. Oh yeah, by the way, I installed some backup lights. Even hooked it straight up to the shifter so that they work like the stock ones, and they are bright. They're brighter than my headlights. Anyway, later on, guys, hit them buttons for me, like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to send me a link to a front end rebuild kit for that old truck down there, because she gonna need it. Later on.